Okay. Good evening or good afternoon, depending on when you're seeing this, when you're watching this video. So today we'll be handling email management. So of course, this is my mailbox, and I know that you are surprised, like how did I get here, right? So how you do that is to come to your search bar, like I said initially, and put in google.com. It's gonna bring out this, and then you come to the Google Workspace 2 apps. Then you click it and then select Gmail. So this is your email box. This is your email. So the main reason for this class is email management, to ensure that you manage mail coming into your Gmail handle, the organization Gmail handle, and ensure that it's not looking messy, right? This mailbox is not looking messy. So you have your workflow. So here is your compose. If you want to write a mail, of course, then you come in here to, maybe you're sending a mail to Lawson, so you put in my mail, my sorry, I'm having kata, my email handle, my email address, you put in here, right? Good. Now, this thing you're seeing here, CC, is carbon copy. Carbon copy is like when you want to send one mail to many people. You understand? When you want to send one mail to many people. So you click this carbon copy and you can put in many mail as much as possible. So you don't have to like start typing the same mail and be sending it to many people. Just come here and click carbon copy and put in all their email address. If you put in all their email address, you can select as much as possible. Career draft. If you put in all their email address, and you can just send it. But then they're gonna notice that they are not the only one receiving this mail, and they will see the chain of mail address that are receiving the mail with them, right? So let's remove it because I'm not sending any mail to anybody. Now, why this BCC is blind carbon copy? When you want to send a mail to like a whole lot of people and you don't want them to notice each other, like I say, this carbon copy now they can see who and who is receiving the mail. You get, but this blind carbon copy is specifically for customers. Maybe you don't want this customer to notice this customer's mail or this client to notice this client's mail, so you have to like put all their mails here, and none of them will notice that they are receiving this mail with another person. Is blind carbon copy. So we've treated this. So here is like to undo button, and here is like to redo. You get, here is like to select a font for it. You can choose any font that you want for your mail. Um, anyhow you want your mail to look like. Maybe you want it to have this comic look. You can see the way the write up is, and it's no longer like this, right? Yes. So here is the size. If you want this, if you want it to be huge, like this thing, if you want it to be very, maybe you want it to be noticed by the client, you can make it huge, right? Fine. Here is to bold it. Come here and click it, and it will be bold. You can see, right? It's bolder than this J because I didn't highlight this J. Here is to like to italize it, like to give this italic font. Yeah, and that is it. So all these things are kind of a workflow. So here now actually is to attach a file. Probably you are sending a email to someone and you want to attach a document. So you just click it, and of course it's going to bring out all the documents you have here, and then you click the document and upload. This is a CV and you upload it. But guess what? I'm not sending any document to anybody, so I'm going to remove it. Here is if you want to insert a link. You get, maybe you want to share your calendar to someone, like I showed you guys in the last video I uploaded. So you can just name the link book your meeting, or book a meeting with me, book a meeting, and then you come here and paste the link. Let's just assume that this is the link, right? So if you paste it now, you see that it's automatically, like the text has been hyperlinked. So if you click it, it will lead you to the site where you can book the meeting with the for the person. You get, yeah, and that is it. Then here is emoji, and it's not really necessary. Here is actually to attach a file using Drive. You get, this one is mostly through your system. This one is through your Gmail. You get, I told that Gmail do create this workflow. So we treated this. These places are where your messages are being trapped. There's like they are kind of set automatically by Gmail. Your inbox is where all your messages are entering, of course. Start is where all your start messages are entering. Like if I start this message now, if I come here, of course, I'm gonna see it. Hold on, you can see it. So I'm going to unstar it. Yeah. So I mostly start messages for job interview. You can see this one is when people reached out to me as an administrative assistant, and just leave those talks for another time. So sent box is messages that you've sent out, right? Um, Pushes is for everything that has to do with pushes. You can see that it's Temo, Spotify Premium when I subscribe to the package. And here is your label, like your customized label. Because of course here is still label, but here is kind of your customized label. So probably you want the mail coming from social organization to be trapped into this place. That is when you create a robust filter and also create a label. So let's just move into that now. Creating a label, you have to click this plus button and of course to show up this, and then you name your label. Let's say mails from Lawson. You get mails from Lawson. So this label is a new label and you don't want it to be under any of this label here. You want it to be like a separate label. You just have to like click create. It is already created. But then there's no mail coming from Lawson, so I'm gonna delete it right now. As a virtual assistant, you have to put to work. Oh. You need, like I said, you really need to know a lot about. You need to know little about everything. So if you want to get the job, you have to put to work. Yeah. So if you want to delete it, of course, because I'm not receiving any mail from Lawson, you click these three dots, and if you click this, remember what I did now. Come here, you click these dots. If you're making use of your phone, you will still see a place where you will click. So please do not see it as a rocket science. You can put your phone, like I said, put your phone in the desktop view and you have this look. You have all this look here now in your phone. So you can color your label, you can give it a blue. Okay, you ladies that love pink, and I love pink. I can give it a pink color, but I don't do pink. I love black. So of course I'm gonna remove this label. Yeah. So now let's get into this game. Let's get into this game like real time. So we actually want to trap all the messages coming from Glassdoor. Yes, we want to trap it into a label. So what you need to do is you don't need to like come and start searching Glassdoor and then start going to the messages to know the mail, sorry, to know the exact one that you need. So just have to like create a robust filter so that it automatically any mail that is coming from Glassdoor, even tomorrow, we enter there, right? Yeah. So you type in Glassdoor, uh just type in their most used word. That thing that you know that all their mail comes with, probably an organization that you people are expecting a mail from, and that organization is so important to you guys. So you don't want to miss out any mail from them, of course. And there's a whole lot of mails coming in. In this my personal mail, you can see that mails are like coming in like almost every 5 minutes. So you have to like create a big robust filter so that you don't have to be like going front and back to be looking for mail. So see what I just did? I just typed Glassdoor, and of course it's already showing some mails from Glassdoor. So you have to come to this place and click it. Now, I forgot to tell you. Uh so let's go back. So in searching Glassdoor, to show you messages from Glassdoor or mails from Glassdoor, of course. So you click it. You copy their email address because you want to trap everything. You just have to act like a witch. If they want to trap you, they'll have to like copy your name and write it on the book. Yes, all these village witches. So you have to do it right here now. So you copy their email address and then and then click this place. Like I said, I hope you're not confused. We searched for Glassdoor, and then we went to this place and we clicked it. Good. Now it's gonna show form, it's gonna show tool, it's gonna show subject, it's gonna show include these words. Good. Now form, you are trapping all the mails from Glassdoor. You get. Now you're trapping all the mail from so email address. You put down the email address. What I just did right now was I paste the email address on it or in it. So this too, you don't have to put down anything because of course it's coming to you. You get. Sorry. Don't mind me, Jerry. I'm not that strong. So now the subject is what is that exact word that their mail always has as a subject. So now the subject that I want to trap is the one that has to do with job. Any mail from Glassdoor that has that word job, trap am for me. Then you put it down. Job. Not a big deal. You understand? So it's gonna like trap every mail from Glassdoor that has the word job. Now anyone that don't have the word job is not gonna touch that one because you know send and make it to that one, right? Good. That is it. So you come to this place and here is greater than and less than, just leave it. Actually this can be important, but to Glassdoor is not important. Maybe if the mail is you want to trap mail that is greater than MB, like that has a whole lot of probably attachment and those attachments reach up to MB, you can click it here. You get. So it's not necessary for Glassdoor because it's just like a reading mail that they do send. So here is date within. This date within now is this robust filtering that you want to create. You don't just want to create it from today henceforth, but you want to trap the one that has been sent for like a year ago, and then front and be going. I don't know if you are getting from last year to God knows when. You understand? Till whenever you want to like delete the robust filter or the label, right? So you click it and then select 1 year, select 6 months, how old the organization has been sending a message to. But I'm gonna select 1 year because I've been with Glassdoor for like not up to a year now, though. So here is the date. You know, I'll advise you to select today because it can just be automatically be bringing email. Even tomorrow, it will automatically bring email that they will send tomorrow to that place. You get. So today, search all mails. So leave it at this all mail that it is. Now, if the thing is, it depends on how you want to create your own. If this Glassdoor, if they do send mail that has attachment and you want to like it to get the ones that has attachment, you select it. But my own does not have attachment, so I'm not gonna select it, right? If it comes with chat, you select. If that is the one you want to filter, you select it. But my own does not come with chat, so I don't need it. You get. So that's just all you need, and you just come here and click any other thing. No, come here and create and click create filter, and automatically it has trapped everything that has door. You can even see, you can see job. You can see it all over here. It has like given it highlights. You get. So if you watch it, it says also apply filters to 31 machine conversation. Yes. So here is however you want to customize it. So now it's asking you all the messages that has your exact match for your search criteria. What do you want to do to it? Do you want to skip the box and archive it? Do you want to like be marking it as read? You get, because the messages are not important. Do you want to start it for it to just come in? But I'm not going to advise you to start it because there's a whole lot of start messages there. So you want to create a good look for your email. You want it to, anytime you just come to your mailbox, you just automatically come to this label and click it, and everything from the for the organization will just come out, right? Fine. Do you want to forward it to a certain mail? You get, maybe you can just click it and add the mail to it, right? Do you want any mail that is coming from these people? Do you want it to be deleted because you don't give a damn about them? Do you want it never to be sent to spam in as much as they are sending a whole lot of mails to you? Do you want to send it to template? How do you want it to be, right? Do you want to categorize it as a primary mail or as purchase, as like under these categories that they've already created for you here? Do you want to add it to it, right? However that you want it to be, they are there for you. So the one we are doing today is to apply it to label, because we want to create a label. Remember, we are creating a label and filter. That is all email management is really all about. So I'm gonna click apply the label. So and then here I'll click choose label. So we have a whole lot of already created labels, so we're not gonna choose that because we want a new label for Glassdoor, because Glassdoor is so important to us. You click your new label and then you put down whatever you want to name it. If you want to name it nonsense, if you want to name it Glassdoor, but I would advise you to name the label after the organization. You get glass, sorry, Glassdoor. You get. So this is it. So now over here is okay. I think I've really thought of this. Yeah, if you want it to be under a certain label, no, you want it to be on its own. Good. So you click create. You get. You've created a label now. You can see here, you've already created the label. Now, what is remaining is to create the filter. Now, you've applied that you want all the messages that has that stuff to be under this label, right? Now, and you also click, you want the ones that have been sent already, that they have already noticed, these ones that has already been highlighted here. Now you want it to, that has like kind of the matching conversation, you want it to automatically move into that place. Why the future one will be moving into that place, right? That is why you're clicking here, and then you create filter. Simple and short. Check it now. Look at your Glassdoor. Hmm? It has already marked, at times this numbering is not correct. At times it will write 29 here, but if you come here now, you will see 31 out of 31. So don't mind this their numbering here. So but it has already trapped all the messages from Glassdoor that has job. It has already trapped it in this box. So imagine if you're a village, if you learn how to do this thing now, and you now become a village auntie, you know how to trap somebody's destiny and keep it to one side. Don't mind me, please. So, but this is it. This is the entire workflow. You don't have to stress yourself. So you just have to come to this place and see mails that is coming from the organization. And I believe you understood that. So we've actually done filtering and labeling, which is the main thing that you need to learn. But let me just say some things for you to like know about. Um, there's this thing called templates. Let's handle it. Creating a template. Okay, before we talk about that template, because I don't want this video to be long, before we talk about that template, you have to be very, very fast in responding to mail. So how are you going to be fast to respond to mail? You need to create a template. You understand? You can actually do this uh for yourself, because very soon you start applying for job, right? So you can just create a template for template is actually a write-up that you have saved, that whenever you want to send a mail, you just click it and it will just be there. You just edit it and fix in the keywords and send it, and it's not gonna like take 5-10 minutes to type the mail, because you've already created that template. You understand? You already created something like, hi, my name is Lawson and I'm reaching out to you because we have a package on the ground right now and we want you to subscribe to it or something like that. No, you don't need to type it in. You've already like saved it to your template. So let's just get to work. So I actually click this compose. You see what I did now? If you come to this, if you click this compose now, if you come down here, you click this three button, and it's gonna show label. You get, it's gonna show print. That is if you wanna print it out. It's gonna show spell check if you wanna check if what you're spelling there is correct. Uh, Set up a time to meet. This one is mostly if you wanna book a meeting through this. Okay, maybe I'll just tell you guys about this, but it's a new what is it called? A new feature. Yeah. So this template now, when you click it, it will show This is the template that I saved one certain time. This is save draft as template. This is delete template. It's only one template that is already here. So if you want to create a template, if you come to this your compose, then it will show out this, and then probably write in, hi, my name is Lawson, and guess what? Uh, and guess what, right? Guess what? I love you. So this is a template that I want to be sending to my wife every early in the morning. So I don't want to come here and start typing. I'll just come. Maybe I travel to Canada or UK. So this is how I want to be treating my wife. Aside from calling her, I just want to be sending mail every single day. Don't mind me. So I'll just have to come here and save this as a template, right? I can probably do I need to put. Okay, yeah, the of course the subject, put down the subject. That is if you want, but template you don't need to put down subject for template. But anyhow you want to beautify your template, that's a business. You understand? That's anyhow you want to beautify it. The template is to save a message so that whenever you want to send such message, you don't need to suffer yourself and start typing. You get? If you want to put that in recipient, but it's not really necessary because the next person you're sending it to is not the same recipient. So this is what I want to save. Hi, my name is Lawson. Guess what? I love you. I want to send to my wife. And I want to save it as a template because every single day I have to send these messages to her. So over here, I clicked the three dot icon, and then it will show templates. You get, clicking it and it's gonna show this. So you write, you click this thing, save draft as templates. Save as a new template. So you name it. Name of this template is my wife. Yeah. So I save it. It has been saved. You get. Now let's remove this. Let's assume that it's already early in the morning and I want to go to work and I want to send that message to my wife. I went to this compose and I clicked it, and then I just put in my wife's email. My wife's email is career draft hub, of course. So I'm gonna come to this place in that same template. I'm gonna choose it and my wife. See that is already here. So I don't need to waste my time. I just click send and it has been sent to my wife. You understand? So maybe this is the best way you can attend to email very, very fast. You understand? When an organization asks you how fast do you respond to email, you say, okay, so firstly, like you already have a template or you do create templates for email response. So you always give a minute to respond to email. And how do you do that? You quickly select a template for it and put in the keywords and send it to the organization. Simple. Okwabi, you don't need to stress yourself. You understand? You don't need to stress yourself. Okay, so that's really everything about this email management. Like I say, this is the start. Here is your setting. If you want to set something general, don't mind this black color that is looking here. Like I told you last time, I love the face to be like to have this black color, please. I love the theme to be black. So if you want to change it, can change it here, but this is how I want my own. I know you go tell me what I go do. So here, if you want to see all setting, you click it and to bring out all these things. Gmail display language UK, of course. If you want to change it to your language, now you sabi. Maximum page size, depending, all these things are already automated, so you really don't need to change it unless you just want to change it. You get? Unless you just want to change it. Don't just go down to know. This one is grammar correction. All these ones are just there, so there's no need for you to change anything there. I'm just hovering around to know if there's something important again. I'll need to teach you in this labels. Okay, this one shows all the labels that you've created also. Inbox. What you want it to show in your inbox, and what you don't want it to show in your inbox also. So you can remove and you can add. So this account, if you want to change your email account, yeah. I just wanna check if there's anything important that I need to like teach you guys here. But there's nothing important. Okay, you can also delete a filter from here. You understand? If you want to delete this filter, I can just come here and delete it off. You get? You just click it and delete it from here. Forwarding MPBO. Okay, so there's nothing important to change here. Okay, so there are some of you that has there are some of you that has a different name on your mail. You understand? Maybe that mail now when you been dey do homeboy, like big guy, and you named it after your nickname or you gave it your nickname also. Please, you should edit it from here. Your mail address, or like the name of your mail address. When you send a mail to someone, you should show with your name and not with your nickname. I'm saying this especially for that exact email address that you're using to apply for job. So you see what I did now. I'm gonna go back and then click this place, edit info, and to bring you to this place, and then you fix it and you select it. Sorry. Having a strong cut. Sorry about that. So so this is it. I think there's something important again here. So that is the filtering, that is the labeling, everything about email address, email management. So you can see in case if you want to copy something from your keep notes, you can just come here and click keep, and everything in your keep notes will come up. You can just copy it and paste it here. That is the Google workflow. So in case if you have any question, please kindly drop it in the comment section, and definitely I'm gonna create a video for it. And of course, if this video was really helpful to you, kindly subscribe, click the subscribe button, and also like, and don't hesitate to share. Yeah, so there's there's nothing else here to help you look. So that's it.